Good. Okay, so let's begin. In Shavasana, comfortably lying and allowing ourselves a little time to settle. I'm going to bend my knees, lower back problems or tired, achy backs, bend your knees. We can rest like this for now. And let's rest the eyes and allow ourselves to gently become completely present, just to be here. Sometimes it takes a little time. So the brain's resting from all of the glorious visual stimulation, and we can begin to explore these moments with our other senses. Let's take a little time to listen to the sounds of this moment and to really hear them. And then bringing awareness gently to the sense of touch. Taking some time experiencing through your skin. Enjoying the feel of fabric. Noticing where your skin's exposed. And then very gently awakening the sense of taste and the sense of smell. Allowing us an opportunity to experience these moments through our smell and taste. Bringing awareness now gently away from the external experiences, settling inside your body, spending a little time simply noticing how it feels to be inside your body right now. Trying to practice this passive observation, an observation that simply acknowledges what it finds without being involved, without entering into the story behind or the reasons. Acknowledging and accepting your feelings as they are in this moment. Beginning with the physical sensations that you might find around your body. Taking time to notice. And then applying that same passive observation to your feelings mentally and emotionally. Being kind with yourself, acknowledging what's actually there and letting it be as it is. It's okay to be tired, it's okay to be exhausted, and it's equally okay to feel calm, refreshed. It's important to acknowledge all of your feelings as they are. And then gently coming back to the physical feeling of your body, picturing in your mind the shape of your spine and feeling your spine. Moving gently if you need to align, to bring the spine into what feels like a straight line, maybe lifting the back of the head very gently to lengthen the back of the neck. Softening your shoulders, allowing your chest to be open and free, so that while you're lying and relaxing in Shavasana, your spine is aligned. And then taking a little time to experience your breath, to feel your body breathing in and breathing out. Focusing on the experience of your body breathing. Allowing your body to settle into its own natural rhythm with your breath. No need to try and change it. Some breaths are long and slow, some are short and shallow. Just let them be what they are as you notice, following the flow of your breath. And allowing yourself to settle into the comforting and calming rhythm of your body breathing. Being aware of each breath in and each breath out. And when you're ready, you can try counting the breaths as they come and go. Perhaps just following the in-breath, flowing in. And then when the breath begins to flow out, counting the first one as one in your mind. Following the next breath, flowing in. Counting the out breath as two. Then following the next breath in. Counting the out breath as three. And continuing to follow and count. Count up to 10 and then start again at 1. If thoughts pop up and distract you, don't worry, because it is normal, absolutely normal. Take a moment to notice the thought, to acknowledge it without getting involved, and then set it aside. Bring yourself back to your breath and start to count again at 1. Never a bad thing to start again, as many times as you like. So pausing from following and counting breaths, taking a few more moments in this very peaceful, very tranquil state of mind to set an intention for your practice, maybe for your day, or if you're working with a Sankalpa, perhaps you'd like to connect with your Sankalpa. Whichever it is, let the words form clearly in your mind. And when you're ready, repeat your words 3 times from the heart, clearly in your mind. And then when we're ready, we'll gently lift the eyelids, nice and gentle. And let's have a really good long stretch from the tips of the toes to the tips of the finger. Take a breath in. And then as you breathe out, let it all relax. Good, let's do that 2 more times. A big stretch in any way you like as you breathe in. And then breathe out as you release. One more time. Breathing in, enjoying your stretch. And breathing out, relaxing. Good. So again, up to you. If you'd like to keep your knees bent, that's fine. If you're happy with straight legs, that's also fine. Let's begin to wake the shoulders and the rib cage up and enjoy some nice deep breaths. So we will inhale by bringing the arms up, over, rotating the arms so the backs of the hands rest on the ground. And then we'll exhale as we return the arms, rotating again so the backs of the hands are on the ground by the side. Good. And again, nice big breath in. And breathing out. One more time. Inhale, breathing in. Feel your ribs expand. Breathing out. Great. So let's involve the legs. Straight or bent, doesn't matter. We'll start with the right leg. Lifting both arms up and over and lifting up the right leg. Doesn't have to be straight. And then we'll exhale and we'll return to the starting point. Good. Just as far as is comfy, remember. Inhale, bringing the left leg up. Exhale, lowering down. And then the right leg. Both arms up and the right leg. Good. Exhale, take it down. And the left leg. Inhale up. And exhale down. Good stuff. Okay, I'm going to bend the knees and just pause for a moment, checking the shoulders are relaxed. Good. So we're going to inhale and lift first the right knee up to the chest, and then the left knee, gently giving them a hug, relaxing the shoulders again, lengthening the back of the neck, and then we'll just rock from side to side, gently, gently. That's it. Good stuff. Okay, so we're going to inhale and lift the head towards the knees again, just as far as is comfy, and exhale and lower gently back down. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, lifting, going to your sweet spot. Exhale, lowering. One more. Inhale, lift, and exhale and lower. Good. Okay, let's release the arms to the sides, shoulder level, and we'll let the right leg slide down to the floor. And we're going to take the left knee with the right hand and gently draw the knee across the body. Again, just as far as is comfy, turning the head to look to the left, just enjoying a little bit of a twist in the morning. So my right foot is raised, sorry, my left foot is raised off the floor, and I'm only going as far as I can comfortably go. Knee doesn't have to touch the floor. Okay, let's roll gently back and let's swap for the right knee. Taking the left hand to draw the right knee over to the left, as far as is comfy, looking towards the right hand, enjoying a little time in a twist. So I'm just adjusting my shoulders because they've risen up a little bit, and I'm making sure they feel comfy while I just breathe here. And then we'll roll back and we'll bend both the knees and roll gently over onto the tummy. So I'm getting rid of my cushion for now, but I will definitely need it again later on. And there, so I'll get a better view. Oh no, it's just nothing. So we're rolling onto our tummies. Whee! I might do it this way so I can see better. Yeah. Rolling onto our tummies and just part the legs, rest on the top of the feet and make a little cushion with your stacked palms. Rest your head down and let your shoulders relax. Take a couple of breaths. Good. Okay, so we can keep our heads resting down. We just want us to work a little bit towards lengthening the spine. So we're going to inhale and gently lift the whole of the right leg off the floor. It might just be a millimeter. Good. And then we'll exhale and lower the right leg back down. And then we'll do the same with the left leg. Inhale, gently lift. Good. Exhale back down. Right leg. Inhale, gently lift, just a teeny way. Exhale back down. Left leg, gently lift. Inhale back down. Now just rest. If you like, you can pop your big toes together. Let your heels flop to the side so the legs completely relax. Good. Okay. So let's bring the legs parallel again. If you've got your big toes together, pop them parallel, rest on top of the feet. We're going to extend through the arms now. So we did the legs one at a time, but we're going to attempt to do both the arms together. So we need to just take a moment to breathe and just to bring awareness to your tummy and the lower abdomen and what happens to it as you breathe. Take a couple of breaths, just focusing on the movement. So I'm hoping that you feel when you inhale that your belly expands and presses into the ground. And when you exhale, it softens. So we're going to play on that feeling. We're going to really apply pressure or engagement to the belly area as we inhale here. And when we do that, we're going to lift both arms, head and shoulder very slightly off the ground. And then exhale and lower down. Again, it might just be a millimeter, and that's terrific. Let's try it again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. One more time. Inhale, lift. Use those tummy muscles. Exhale down and rest. Make a little cushion again. Rest your head, rest your legs, rest it all. Okay, let's extend the arms again. Make sure the legs are parallel. Cool, we're going the whole hog now.
So we're going to focus again on the lower abdomen, belly area and the core muscles. And we're going to inhale and lift both legs, both arms, head and shoulders, just a little. Good. Exhale and lower down. And again, inhale and lift. Exhale, good, and lower down. Well done. Let's try one more. Inhale and lift. Let's see if we can take a breath, only if it's comfy. Good. Exhale, lower all the way down and rest. Good. So that's a form of a locust pose. Let's take another form, which might be really nice for shoulders, we would like to hope. So moving the arms to the sides of the body gently, bringing awareness to how it feels in the shoulders. And we're going to draw the shoulder blades together. And if we can, clasp the hands together behind us, point, Ksipana Mudra, point towards the heels. So there's a sense of the shoulder blades being squeezed together at the back, but also being drawn down the back. Good. Okay, so from here, we're going to inhale, we're going to engage the core muscles, reach through the fingertips for the heels and lift the legs. Lifting and lengthening, that's it. And then exhale and come down. And we'll try that again. Inhale, gathering it all, lifting, lengthening. Exhale, back down. One more time, inhale, lifting and lengthening. Good. Exhale, back down. Release the hands, rest, rest, breathe, just relax. Good. Okay, let's very gently come up into all fours, onto all fours. So we're on all fours, the hands are beneath the shoulders, the knees beneath the hips, the spine is long, the head and neck are aligned. We're just going to do some very simple warming of the spine. So we'll inhale and arch up into cat and exhale, and we'll sink the spine down into cow, lifting the head. And then we'll just keep moving gently between the two. Inhaling, arching up, exhaling, sinking the belly. Nice. So work with your breath. Just enjoying this opportunity to warm through and gently stretch the spine. Good. Okay, coming back to our neutral position, I'd like us to scale that right back, just to want to bring awareness into the shoulder area. So we're going to keep the spine long, and we're going to draw the shoulder blades together. So we're not curving the spine, we're just drawing the shoulder blades together, so the spine kind of slots down between them. And then we're going to open the shoulder blades and rise up. Does that make sense? So we'll close the shoulder blades together, squeeze them together. And then we'll inhale, we'll part them, and we'll rise up between them. Exhale, squeeze them together. Inhale, part them. Good. Exhale, squeeze them together. And inhale, part them. We're going to do it one more time. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, part them. Good. And then just let your spine come into its neutral position. So they're not squeezed together, but they're not parted. Brilliant. Okay. We're going to come down now onto the forearms. So now the elbows are beneath the shoulders. Good. And we're going to do a little bit of stretching through the legs. So engaging the core muscles, making sure that your mind is in the dantian. And we're going to inhale, bring the right knee a little bit closer to the chest, and exhale, and then take it back. Doesn't have to be straight, just as far as is comfy. Good. Inhale, draw it in. Exhale, take it back. Nice. I love your legs. Inhale, draw it in. Exhale, take it back. Let's hold it there. Make sure tummy muscles are working. And then I'd like you just to experiment with rotating the legs so that the toe turns to the right, so the hip turns out. Does that make sense with that extended leg? Good. And then we'll rotate again so the hips are neutral. And we'll bring the right knee down. Good. Pause and take a breath. And we'll do that on the left side. So inhale, left knee to chest. Exhale, extend it back. Nice long line. Good. Inhale, knee into chest. Exhale, take it back. One more, knee into chest. Exhale, take it back. Hold it there, core muscles working. And then we'll rotate the toes so they're pointing to the left, the hips turned out, lifted the hips slightly. Good. Breathing all the while. Rotate the hip back so it's neutral. And then we'll bring the left knee back down. And if we can, come into a nice comfortable child's pose. Although I would like you to bring your arms by the sides of the body. Rest your head down and let your shoulders just collapse forward and take a few breaths. Good. Okay. So if you press into the ground gently to bring you up into kneeling, I'm going to adjust, right, my nose, going to adjust my kneeling position. And I'm going to use a cushion because my knees are tender. So we're kneeling and we're going to kneel up. Oh, I need to adjust that a little bit. That'll do. Okay. So we're kneeling up. Knees are about hip width apart. Going to do a little bit of gates pose. So we do some nice side stretching. So let's bring, first of all, the left leg out to the side. I'm mirroring you today. And we're going to rotate the left hand so the palm is facing upwards. Good. Shoulders above hips. We're not leaning anywhere. We're going to rotate the right hand out to the side and inhale, bring the arm up to the ear. Exhale, come into a side stretch, look up to the raised arm and just take a few breaths. Taking the time to breathe and to notice where you feel it. It's quite a deep stretch. Good. And then we'll inhale, coming up. Exhale, releasing the right arm down. And let's swap for the other side. So we'll take the right leg out to the side. My left shoulder, hip and knee are all in alignment. We'll rotate the right arm so the palm's facing up. We'll inhale the left arm up to beside the ear. Exhale as we come into a side stretch. Look up to the raised arm if you can. And take a few breaths again, just exploring where you feel the stretch. Good. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release the arm down. And we'll step the knee back in and just take a little break again. Come into child's pose. I'm suggesting we bring the arms by the side again. Just bow the head down and breathe. Let your shoulders really release and relax. That's it. Good.
Okay, gently, gently coming back up into kneeling. And we're going to make our way into standing. So I'm going to tuck the toes under. I'm going to rock back onto the balls of the feet and then really slowly uncurl the spine as I come up into a standing position. That's it. Great. Okay, so let's just spend a few moments with the tissue in our mountain pose. Tadasana. So might be feet together, it might be feet apart. This is your mountain pose. Your mountain is unique and wonderful to you. So let's just allow ourselves a little time to find the mountain and to breathe into it. Wonderful. Okay. So we're going to do a little bit, we'll come back to Goddess. I'd like us to do a little bit of Warrior 1 into Warrior 2, but we'll use a little bit of flow to get in there. So remember, anything that doesn't feel comfortable or doesn't feel safe for you, that listen to your body and just take a break and come back and join us when it feels safe or feels good for you. And adjust whenever you can. So knees can always be softened as much as you like. Okay, so let's begin in a mountain pose towards the top end of the mat. And let's bring the palms together. So we're going to inhale, we're going to take the palms up, we're going to radiate alignment all the way to the fingertips. And then we'll exhale, we're going to bring the palms down to the chest and we're going to gently, gently fold forward. But we'll soften the knees as much as we need to bring the fingertips down to the ground. Okay, good. And then we're going to inhale and we're going to come up halfway, see if we can straighten the legs. So the spine and the head and the neck are like a tabletop. Good. And then we'll exhale, bend the knees again and fold down or hang down rather. Good. Okay, let's now inhale and step back with the right leg. Lower the heel down, press into the left knee and bring yourself up. And we'll turn the hips so that we've found a Warrior 2. So we're looking along the length of the left arm. The shoulders are down. Good. Lovely. Nice Warrior 2. So I think I've stopped mirroring you now. Sorry about that. So it's my right hand is lowering down to the leg and I've turned the left hand to face upwards, coming into a peaceful warrior. Good. Taking a breath there. Coming back into your Warrior 2. Pausing for a moment. And then we'll drop the arms down by the sides. Turn the hips, lift the back heel to adjust ourselves so that we can come into a Warrior 1. So I've just planted my back foot comfortably so that my hips can now face this way. Front knee is bent and I'm going to inhale and bring the arms up into a Warrior 1. Good. Taking a breath. So we need to do some twisting. Let's bring the arms down to shoulder level. And we're going to take the left arm back. And we're going to see if we can line the arms up and look back to the left arm. Twisting but tall, breathing here. And then we'll bring the left arm back down and forwards. Well done. And then we'll step up with the right leg back into our mountain pose and just close the eyes for a moment and take a breath. Give yourself a little time just to notice how you're feeling.
Beautiful work. So let's repeat all of that on the other side. Palms together. And let's inhale. Let's reach up, radiating alignment. And then we'll exhale. We'll draw the palms back down to the chest and we'll start to fold forwards. Bending the knees as much as we need to, and we'll bring the fingertips to the ground. And then on an inhale, we're going to straighten the legs, come up to halfway to a tabletop. Good. Lisa, lift your head, align your head. That's it. That's the one. Good. And then we're going to exhale and bend the knees again and hang down. Now you can drop your head again. So touching the ground as much as we can with the fingertips, we'll inhale and take the left leg back. And we'll plant the left heel down, press into the right knee with the right hand, bring ourselves up. I've got my back to you now. And we'll open the hips to face the long side of the mat and bring the arms up into a warrior two. So now we're looking along the length of the right arm. The shoulders are soft. And we are warriors. Breathing, living, alive and brave. So let's rotate the right hand so the palm faces the ceiling. And then we'll start to move the arms, the left arm reaching down, the right arm reaching up into a peaceful warrior. Taking a breath. And then we'll come back into our warrior two, rotating the right arm again. And we'll lower the arms. So we're going to transform into a warrior one. We turn the hips, we lift the back heel and adjust the back leg so that we can lower the heel down but have the hips facing the short side of the mat. Right knee is bent. And then we'll inhale and bring the arms up into our warrior one. Brave, mighty warriors. Good. That's it. So gently lowering the arms to shoulder level in front of you, but the right arm's going to continue moving down and back. It's quite a twist. Turning to look back, see if we can see that arm breathing here. And then we'll lower the right arm back, bring it parallel with the left arm. And once again, we'll step up into our mountain pose. Pause and take a few breaths. Good work. Okay, let's come to the center of our mats again. Runny nose. And we will part our legs so that we can come into a goddess pose. So the feet are turned out. And we're going to take our goddess just into a comfortable position. And it might develop as we breathe. So we'll begin to drop the tail and bend the knees, but we'll check knees and toes going same way, hips neutral, not sticking the bottom out or leaning forwards. The hips and the shoulders and the head, the ears are all aligned. Good. So let's just take a moment in our classic goddess. Good. Take a breath. Okay, so we're going to move up and down. We're going to inhale, rising up, bringing the arms straight. Good. Exhale, sinking back down. And again, inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Very good, ladies. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. And exhale down. Good. Take a break whenever you need to. I'm going to bring my hands onto my hips because we're going to do a little bit of side stretching in the goddess. Oops. So, I'm mirroring you again. We're going to bring the right hand to the left hip and the left hand beside the left ear, and then reach over to the left. If you can, turn your head to look at the raised arm. Good, and we're still squatting in our goddess. Great. So we'll inhale and we'll come back up and we'll just touch the palms together. And then we'll exhale and we'll do that the other side. So left hand to right hip, right arm stretching over into a side stretch. Inhale, back into the center, palms together. Exhale into a side stretch. Inhale, palms together. Exhale into a side stretch. Inhale, palms together. Exhale into a side stretch. Inhale, palms together. Last time, exhale over to the side. Inhale, palms together. I'm sure your thighs are tired, so let's come up, release the hands, and heel toe the feet back into a mountain pose. Pause and take a few breaths. Brilliant. Good stuff. Okay, I think we should do a little bit of balancing. And today I would like us to do a fairly simple balance, but again, based on a bit of twisting. So from our mountain pose, just noticing that the feet are grounded and there's even distribution of the weight between the feet. Going to take the weight onto my left foot and begin to bring the right knee up until I can just give it a little hug. So if you need to get some support from a wall, that's fine. Look at me, I'm holding the wardrobe. So taking a gentle focus below eye level, using your core muscles to help you stay, to keep you steady. So if this is manageable and feeling okay, we could take it a bit further. So holding the right knee with the left hand, I'm going to take the right hand down and back. I'm moving the shoulders and I'm going to see if I can even turn my head and look towards the right hand. That's when it all gets really wobbly. That's it. Pretty good. Let's release that one. Lower the leg. Sometimes the simplest things are so hard. Let's just pause and breathe. Let ourselves recover. Good. Okay, so we're going to try that on the other side. Taking a little time to focus the eyes gently, to focus the breath and the attention on the core. And then we'll take the weight to the right foot and we'll begin to lift the left, seeing if we can hug the knee with both hands first of all until we find our calm and steady. And then if it feels right, we will hold the left knee with the right hand and let the left hand come back. The shoulders move, opening, turning to look towards the left hand. Breathing here. So the left shoulder has moved back as far as it comfortably can. The spine is long, the neck's long. Let me have a look. Okay, let's release it. Come back into, well done. Come back into your mountain pose. Really good. Just take a few breaths as you recover. Maybe shake the shoulders out a little, get them comfy again. Good stuff. Okay, I would like you in your own beautiful way with grace and dignity to come down into sitting with the soles of the feet together so we can do a little bit of rocking like we do. Whee! Okay. That's it. A little bit of rocking. Great stuff. Okay. So let's sit tall for a moment. So we're going to do a little bit of forward folding over our butterfly legs. So that involves us, first of all, finding the sit bones, making sure that they're grounded. So we'll take a breath in, grounding down, lifting up through the front of the body. We'll bring the arms up. And then we're going to breathe out and hinge across the hips, forward, as far as you can go. It might not be far, and that's fine. Then bring the arms down and drop the head, and just take a few breaths wherever you are. That's it. One more breath. Good, really good. Now we're going to inhale, use your tummy muscles, bring your arms right back up. That's probably the hardest bit. Good. Exhale, take the arms out to the side. Well done. Okay, lean back on your hands and part your legs. So my fingertips are pointing away. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm leaning back comfortably. I've got support. So you're going to do a little bit of hip, gentle hip mobility. So let's let both the knees gently go over to the left. Lean back into the hands. That's it. And then we'll inhale and we'll bring them up, sitting tall. And exhale and we'll take the knees over to the right. Inhale, back up, sitting tall. Try not to let the center of the body dip. Exhale over to the other side. Inhale up. Exhale over to the side. Inhale up. Exhale to the side. Inhale up. Last time over to the other side. Exhale over to the side. Good. Inhale up. Great. So just coming up right now, swizzling round to the side. We'll come into a Dandasana. So the legs are parallel. And if it's not comfy for the legs to be straight, that's fine. We can still find a little uplift through the upper body. And we're going to do a little bit of forward folding over our legs. So in fact, let's bend the legs a little bit more. And let's just fold over and lean comfortably on the legs. If I come this way, you'll see that at the moment, my legs aren't together. It's okay for them to be apart. All our bodies are built differently, so don't worry. So leaning onto the thighs with the tummy and the chest, and I've lifted my toes up so I can just capture the feet. If you can capture your feet, that's lovely. So let's just take a breath here, really sort of pressing the chest and the tummy into the thighs. And this might be as far as we get today. This might be it, and that's fine. But if there is a little bit further, we'll take a breath in, we'll let the spine grow even longer, and then we'll breathe out and we'll walk the heels forward and we'll settle again on the thighs as we exhale. And we can keep repeating that until we get to the sweet spot, the point beyond which we can't go any further. And then when we get there, we're going to drop the head and just breathe. Very good. Let's inhale and let's curl the spine back up, growing tall. Brilliant. We're allowed to come down into Shavasana now. So hold underneath the thighs, begin to curve the spine so that you can safely roll down, nice and gentle.
And then settle into your Shavasana.
Remember, bend your knees if you're experiencing any discomfort in the lower back. Let the shoulders relax, get the hips comfy. Give yourself a little time just to enjoy being horizontal, being supported under your body. I'm going to bend my knees now just to release the lower back a bit. And then we'll bring the knees up to the chest. Once again, just gently hug them in and have a little, very gentle and slow rock from side to side. Okay, just hugging the knees, not rocking for a bit. We'll inhale, lift the head towards the knees, and we'll stay here and take another breath here. Good. And on the next exhale, we'll lower the head gently back down. Brilliant. So release the arms to the sides of the body, and we're going to gently stretch up through the legs, soles of the feet to the ceiling. Don't worry about whether the legs are straight or not. Good. Just take a few breaths. Okay. And then let's bend the knees again. Let's pop the right foot down onto the ground and then the left foot. And let's do a little bit of lower back releasing. So the knees are parallel, the feet are parallel. We're going to bring the arms up over the head. And we're going to move really slow and smooth. We'll inhale, bring the arms up and over, the head and shoulders lift. We're going to hug the right knee in. It's almost like we're kissing the right knee. And then we'll exhale. Everything gently returns. Left side, inhale. Coming in. Exhale. Everything returns. Right side, inhale. Exhale down. Left side, inhale up. Good. Exhale down. We'll do one more time each side. Inhale the right side. Exhale down. Inhale the left side. And exhale down. And just pause here. Leave the arms over the head. Bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees flop. And just take a few breaths. Okay, I'd like you to gently bring the arms up and over. Rotate them and rest the back of the hands on the inner thighs. And we'll just do a couple of core base lifts. So pressing the lower back gently into the ground to engage the core muscles. We're going to inhale, lift the hands, lift the head and shoulders. That's it. And exhale, lower back down, releasing the lower back. We'll do that again. Press gently, lower back into the ground, engage core. Inhale and lift. Exhale and lower down. Turn the palms, rest them on your lower abdomen, send some warmth through. Couple more breaths.
And then we'll draw the knees up together. We'll bring the arms out to the sides at shoulder level, palms face up, ready for some delicious reclining twists. So taking a breath in, sensing the spine, the head and the neck are all long and aligned. And then we'll exhale, take both the knees over to the right, turning the head to the left. We're just going to pause here. And again, you can place the right hand on the left thigh just to add a little weight. Let your shoulders relax. Let your hips and your thighs relax. It's amazing how much tension we hold here. Okay, nice work. Let's inhale, bring the knees up to center. And exhale, let's take them over to the other side. Get your shoulders and arms comfortable. I'm using my left hand to weigh the right thigh down. And we'll just pause here and take a few breaths. Noticing where we're holding tension, seeing if we can release. What happens if we let go? Rib area, shoulders, thighs, hips. Good, let's roll the knees back up. Let's see what today's happy baby brings for us. If we lift the feet and aim the knees towards the armpits, reach for the soles of the feet and have a little rock and roll, wee, and a little smile, a little baby smile as you contact your inner baby. Yay! Oops, nearly fell. Yay! That's it. Beautiful work. Okay, you can release your amazing happy babies and come into Shavasana for final relaxation. Get comfy and warm so that you can really enjoy your final relaxation. Lying on your back. Cushions are absolutely allowed. Eye pillows if you've got one. Blankets if you need them. That's it. Getting yourself truly comfortable so that you can relax. Lying down and resting your eyes. Beginning to notice how you feel. Taking time to feel and to acknowledge how you're feeling. How does it feel now that the floor is beneath your back? What does it feel like to release your weight into the floor? Are you holding on to weight, to tension in your body? And how does it feel to breathe now? Spend a little time with your breath. Paying attention to the in-breath and the out-breath. In
and out. Sensing yourself relaxing as your breath becomes calm and steady. While your body continues to relax, giving yourself permission to imagine and to feel freely. Create a picture in your mind of a quiet retreat in the mountains. You're in a cozy cabin on a mountainside, surrounded by trees and rocks. And through the window of your cabin, you can see a snowy landscape. Beside the cabin, there are huge rocks, and between the rocks, a crack where a trickle of steaming water flows. The snow around this crack has melted, exposing the grey rocks on either side. The steaming water flows down into a natural pool, and you decide to take a dip in the hot springs. Walking briskly from the cabin to the edge of the pool, where your bare feet touch the snow. You notice steam rising from the hot springs. So much steam. The air around you is foggy. When you reach the side of the hot springs, where the hot water has melted the snow, you see the springs are perfectly clear. Stepping into the shallow water at the edge of the spring, you notice how hot it is. After the feeling of the cold snow, the water is extremely hot. The air around you is cold, and snowflakes are falling softly. To get relief from the cold, you step further into the hot springs. The rocks, making a natural seat in the water, allow you to settle comfortably down so that the water comes to just below your chin. The temperature of the water is perfect, and you allow yourself to settle back and enjoy the warm springs. Closing your eyes with a sigh, allowing the water to melt your troubles, your worries, your tensions away. As if all your stresses escape, drifting away like the rising steam. The whole of your body relaxes. So quiet here. The only sound is of the trickling water flowing into the pool. Looking around you, taking in the beautiful scenery, the snow, the trees, the rocks, peering through the fog. The coolness of the snowflakes on your forehead makes a pleasant contrast to the hot water, leaving you feeling wonderful. So peaceful. Feeling your muscles relaxing even further. Completely warm and deeply relaxed. enjoying the beautiful hot springs. It's time to return to your cabin now. Gently rising out of the hot spring, wrapping yourself in a warm towel, making your way back to the cabin, into the warm and dry. Keep with you a feeling of warmth and calm as you approach the day ahead. Recalling now the intention you set at the start of your practice. Reaffirm your intention by repeating it now in your mind 3 times from the heart with confidence that your intentions will be. And finally, sharing a little metta with you, reminding you that loving kindness begins with you. You giving loving kindness to yourself. May you be happy. May you be well. May you be safe. May you be peaceful and at ease. May you be filled with loving kindness. Beginning to gently reawaken. Having a little stretch, a little yawn maybe. Ooh, and then in your own time, in your own beautiful way, coming up into sitting, ready for a fabulous Wednesday. Ladies, thank you for practicing with me today. Thank you.